everything should be fine. Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of the Art Check. If I remember correctly,
Yay!
with me I have Bezic, the ever-awakened Australian who never gets any kind of sleep. I don't know how you can manage it, dude.
I'm not.
That's his secret. He doesn't. Remember when sleep was a fact of life and not just a dream?
I want to go back to being a kid when they. I want to go back to kindergarten. I want my 2 o'clock nap.
Probably that's why so many people are infantilized. It's like they realize how shit it is and how much sleep you're missing out.
Yep.
When I was a kid, I couldn't stay in bed, and now that I'm an adult, I'm like, I want to be in bed all the time ever.
It's just like how when you're a kid you can't wait to be an adult, and now that we're an adult, it's like, what do you mean I have to get up and go to work?
The fuck are taxes?
Taxes? Fuck taxes.
Oh, pain. But, I mean, at least we're not going on TikTok screaming, bitching, and moaning about actually having to do adult shit.
No, we just do a podcast on that.
Yep. It's, you know, choosing your battles and choosing where to bitch and moan. That's what separates a retard from other people.
Trym has opinions.
Very strong opinions, but those are not for now. They are, once again, for the Sultans every Saturday.
Yes. Places like that golden age of being 18 to 21. Sigh, I miss that.
Well, it was a golden age, certainly at some points, but let's face it, we were all goddamn retarded at that point, too.
Yes, well that's why I want to be isekai, Trym. I want to be reincarnated as a child in another world, or even a similar world to this one, just elsewhere. Because I don't want to go back in time and redo my childhood. Fuck that.
Go back.
I want to be reincarnated as some other kid.
Get reincarnated back in time at the same point, but with knowledge and knowing what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm gonna invest so fucking hard in Facebook.
Bitcoin, you say?
Yes, all of it. Time hacks for a reason, motherfucker. Let's see.
Yeah.
Arden, Prime Knight, Callum, Bleach Demon, Maureen. Welcome everybody, and hello, Total Blackout Painting, also known as Dave.
Oh, they let Dave out.
Who let the Dave out? Who?
Rough.
At least it's not a Californian white woman. That would be rough.
Oh, God. Rough. Fuck's sake.
You know, I love and hate the internet. I really do.
You hate what it's done to you?
Yes. Permanently damaged. I wish I could... If somebody owned the internet, they would be sued to hell and back. And then sued away again.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Total Blackout's got lucky and has the day off.
Hell yeah!
Nice!
Yes. Right now I'm just fucking around with the goblins.
Well, as one does.
Yes.
The goblins.
Yes.
Damn goblins.
I would like to make a joke about the nose, but...
Let's just say J.K. Rowling would approve.
Yes! This guy was owing me money.
Oh!
To be fair, though, that's a pretty normal reaction. If people owe me money, I tend to get really fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, during...
I up, bitch.
Yeah, during high school, someone borrowed money from me like 5 times. And it wasn't a really big amount, but it was enough to be annoying. And then he, after just nagging on him and getting tired, so fucking tired, he came with what he was, like the first half of what he was owing me, And then it's like, no, now if you don't fucking pay up, I'm gonna increase the amount every fucking week.
That's called interest.
Yes. 5 weeks later, and he ended up paying me 300 Norwegian kroner.
So what's that, $2?
Nah, actually 30 bucks.
Ah.
I think it was more than that back in the day. I think it was like 40 bucks at the time. Yeah. And suddenly nobody wanted to borrow money from me again. Strange, huh?
What a loss.
Yeah. Whoopsie daisy.
How inconvenient.
Yes, I said, nobody wants to try and take my money from me anymore in a bargain. Whoopsie daisy. I'm sure I'll survive, of course.
Yes, what a trial, eh, Trym?
The pillar reaches the Oracle and asks, how can I ensure my family's well-being? Oracle, buy Bitcoin! What is that? Oracle, I don't know.
I mean, that would be the case if oracles were real, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Do this. What does that mean?
Buy the apple that is uneatable.
The apple that is made of sand and lightning.
And the book of faces by the bird that suckles.
Oh, God.
He looks and acts like a lizard with a human face.
Beware of the lizard man. The lizard man cometh, Trym.
No, nothing, not anything but the lizard.
Not the lizard man.
What are you talking
Lordy.
about? As a goblin, I have fantastic dental hygiene, Callum. See, I do the right thing and pick my teeth with
All
the
the better for eating you with, Callum.
Yes. It's not cannibalism if you disavow them. And actually, as the goblins, we're actually quite poor, so we're just eating the rich.
Oh dear.
That's fun. It's kind of retarded how people are like, oh, eat the rich, and most people who yell it are technically in the rich class themselves. Or either
Yes.
they're so close to it that they're just jealous about it. Neat.
Well, they don't like it when you point out that I thought you were the 1%.
The millionaires and the billionaires, and suddenly it just became the millionaires. I'm not imitating anyone, I'm just saying things. Yes, yes.
Yes, he's just talking
Yes. I always talk.
about stuff and things.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you always talk shit.
Yes, every single day. It's in my blood.
Talk shit every day.
If I can't smoke weed, I'll be talking shit. Let's see. Commies and lizard people don't count. Interesting.
Interesting point you have there, sir.
Yes. I was about to say something about California and meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh dear.
Probably one of my favorite orc quotes. I mean Urukai quotes in Lord of the Rings. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings is very good.
I know, I can't get rid of that series. Like, it's not a single time. It's one of those movies that if you see it, if you find it on TV, you'll just sit down and enjoy it regardless.
Yeah.
And the music, it's just, I doubt we'll ever get a movie TV series like Lord of the Rings ever again. That's sort of a one-hit wonder.
No. Well, we saw that with The Hobbit.
Yes.
Not that I know I've actually seen it that much, but apparently it's really people don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it, and it's not absolute shit, but it's clearly that he doesn't know what to do with everything. He's trying to re-thread old grounds, but he doesn't quite know where to thread with it. Like bringing in the dwarf elf romance suddenly out of nowhere is like,
Oh no, you can't do that.
No. Dwarves and elves can be friends, but I doubt they'll ever be fucking involved in that way.
No. Not to mention just the sheer physical logistics are questionable.
Yeah. Jesus. Let's see. I guess wondering what we're listening to music-wise. It's what is it? Epic Sound?
Yeah, is it? Epidemic Sound, you
yep.
mean?
Epidemic Sound, and I just search fantasy.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I mean, if it works, eh?
Yes. It's like somebody throwing dynamites in a martial art contest, and one dude's like, throwing dynamite is martial art. If it works, it works.
Damn right.
I don't know where I have it from, but I remember seeing a meme about it. I think it's some kind of anime thing from the 80s. Where most crazy shit
miss
like
the
that
80s.
The 80s can be summarized in, what do you think about this? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Everything was new. Everyone tried to do something else. Of course, there was a lot of copycats, but those were only done by the people who had already done it better.
Yeah. The 80s was an interesting time.
Yeah. Not to mention how a lot of future classics were just pushed under the rug because people, you know, bureaucrats and other fucking idiots were like, oh, this will never work out. This doesn't work. You know, fucking The Thing. The movie The Thing.
No.
Possibly one of the best horror movies I've ever seen in my entire life. And just because of E.T., people were like, oh no, aliens aren't supposed to be scary, meaning that the movie officially flopped,
God.
but it became a cult classic. And also maybe the strongest...
I'm not a fan of cult classics. Not so much.
Well, it depends. Depends. Like, The Thing, it is... honestly deserves a lot more recognition because it is also one of the best examples of why you should have as much practical effects in a movie as possible.
Practical effects are superior.
Oh, yes. You can have practical effects and you can have CGI, but it's better if you got them working together and use the CGI to enhance the practical effects. Use CGI where practical effects can't quite push it. Instead of just drowning everything in CGI, or even worse, like this fever dream I had about something called the Rings of Power, where the practical effects are so shit that goddamn LARPers look better.
Yeah, you must be thinking, you must be having weird nightmare images.
I did fall in the shower and hit my head real bad, so, you know, might be that.
Yeah, it's probably that.
That or a ranger.
No, and could make a bad Lord of the Rings, right?
Nah, it's impossible. Nobody would violate fucking Tolkien's legacy and mythos. Nobody would be that soulless and evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the quote, Tolkien's quote about Morgoth and evil is just a quote that nobody would fucking live up to, right?
Exactly. No one could possibly envision being evil like that.
Nah. If I remember Apparently somebody said that in that fever dream, somebody tried to make Sauron a good
that's a lot of drugs, Trym. A lot of drugs.
Yeah. Like, also said that that somebody was trying to do some kind of romance subplot between Sauron and Galadriel's like, good thing that they're not there.
Yeah, that sounds that sounds like a ridiculous idea, Trym.
Yeah, good thing it doesn't exist.
Well, why would you want to write a romance subplot between Hank and Hitler?
You have the most noble fucking creature in existence, and the second most evil bastard ever to exist. And yeah, of course they're made for each other, of course. Don't you know? I guess is what happens when somebody who is a George R.R. Martin fan tries to pretend they're into Lord of the Rings. Like George R.R. Martin himself.
Well, George R.R. Martin. He hasn't written any books, has he?
He tried to, but it ended up being a overly edgy, spiteful fan fiction. Essentially, George R.R. Martin. Yeah, George R.R. Martin is that fanboy who's like, I can do better, and tries and fails.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the type. He says he wants to run a story between the R.R. Martin and finish his goddamn books.
Wow, Bleach, that is, oof.
That's asking for a lot, I think.
Yeah, the cake that walks, to use another person's nickname for him, will never finish a job. I mean, the only thing he'll finish is this meal.
And even that's asking a lot.
Yeah. I just love how South Park just kept on ripping on the guy. It is coming, guys. But anyway, let's talk about the penis wiggling.
He deserves all the ripping he gets.
Oh yeah. Like the abomination of Disney, Kathleen Kennedy.
That's misogynist, Trym. You can't point out how she's shit and ruined Disney.
Oh, well, this is my misogyny art. Actually, it's my I just have a soggy knee. That's it. I'm not misogynistic.
No, not the soggy knees, Trym. Not the soggy knees.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't dry yourself properly in the shower.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Oh dear. Damn soggy knees.
Yeah. If only it wasn't for a whip. Let's see.
Whipping your hair back and forth?
God, that's fucking old.
Isn't it?
And, you know, I just realized how fucking old I am when I am at work and the apprentices play some kind of weird music with words that are completely new. And I was walking around and suddenly I heard this song yelling about shit called Riz. Now this was before I knew what the fuck Riz was. I was like, what the fuck is that? Dude, what is this? And I was like, oh, it is, you know, when you got the you know, when you get your hooks into a woman, right? That's Riz. And I just looked at it, I was like,
what?
You mean Ritz crackers?
They must mean Ritz crackers. They couldn't mean anything else.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Newspeak, we're back here again.
Yep. These damn children and their newfangled words,
Yeah.
but unironically.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm from the generation that invented lead speech, for fuck's sake, and even I think this shit is stupid.
Yeah. Some people just go way too far with that stuff.
Yeah. Of course, as a teenager, I used it regularly. As much unironically as I did it just to piss off the
Yes. And then, funnily enough, you grew up.
Yes. Now I just use them as shortening and sentencers when I text people, and I don't say it fucking out loud. Lamo.
Oh god. Hey, at least you didn't learn Klingon.
No. It's because I'm not a Trekkie. Filthy Trekkies.
I quite enjoy me some Star Trek, but what I like even more is Star Trekking by the Firm.
Star Trekking by the Firm?
Oh, have you not heard Star Trekking?
No.
Oh, Trym.
Oh, we're getting too far now.
Trym. Yeah, it's a parody song.
Oh.
And it's frigging hilarious.
Well, looks like you gotta send me a link later.
Yep.
Star Trek.
Yep, Star Trekking.
You know,
Star Trekking across the universe.
Wait a minute.
Always looking forward, still can't find reverse.
Wait, I think I've actually heard that one. Never mind.
You probably have.
It's the dudes who sing the Star Trekking. It's sort of like a joke choir, right?
I don't know. I've just heard the songs.
Oh,
it's
boy.
Glorious.
Star Trekking across the universe.
Across the universe.
Yeah, okay.
Always looking forward, still can't find reverse.
Right. I heard it during the time when I didn't know English yet, so we just listened to music and shit, and yeah. I learned English when I started getting into Warcraft 3, and using yeah.
Oh God, you got into it through Warcraft. Wow.
I played a lot.
Learning
of
a lot
games.
about Trym today.
Yeah, I played a lot of different games, watched a lot of movies, and of course I started turning off the text later. But what really got me into English was when Warcraft 3 was just a lot of things happened. Nobody wanted to be there to translate for me, so I ended up just like having some words. I wrote them down how I thought they were supposed to be, and then I just went like, "What does this mean? I don't know. Stop asking. Do we have a dictionary? It's over there."
Nice.
Yeah. I mean...
And that is how Trym learned.
Yes, that's how I learned English. I mean, I think I asked my mother like 15 times, what is undead? What does undead mean? And she's like, you know what? Here's a dictionary. Look up for yourself.
Trym's mother was sick of his shit already.
Yeah. I mean, I was a demanding little shit when I was a kid, let's be honest. And yet, I was one of the better versions out of the family.
Wow.
Yes. Though when it comes to life skills, I think my brother got the long end of the stick on that one. Definitely less cringe than my cousin, so I was gonna be honest there. Goo Goo Gaga Bleach. Hello, Marco! Yes! GTA San Andreas also helped a lot. Though it did, that kind of helped me with swears, mostly. And South Park, of course, South Park.
South Park. Don't we love South Park?
Always. That shit's still pretty good, even now. That is surprising. Simpsons started tapering off like years ago. Family Guy is pretty much dead on his feet. But South Park, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to do this properly. I didn't, Marco. Sorry. I'm currently spending most of the time looking down at my pad drawing, and then sometimes I remember, oh shit, there's a chat!
Trym struggles.
Yes. I wish I had, like, Andalite eyes on my forehead. You know Animorphs?
No.
No, okay. There's basically this alien race that has regular eyes, but also have eye stalks on their head. And the stalks just flip around looking at everything. It's kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
And it's got this cool, weird tail with a blade on it, and suddenly it just moves and people's hands fall off.
And people's hands fall off, you say?
Yes.
Oh.
And also, that's where the first time I got introduced to the concept of brain-controlling parasites. The Yerks.
Brain controlling parasites. I remember them. Those were just fiction.
Yeah. But they would never be real now, would they?
No, never reeled him. Never.
No.
Sad basic noises.
Yeah, you're being paranoid, Bezek. Stop being paranoid.
Yes, it's paranoia to notice things, Trym. Stop noticing things,
Yes.
Trym.
I'm sorry, but my brain is hardwired to notice patterns.
Oh, what's that? You're built like a human.
Oh, but being human is illegal. Don't you know?
It does seem to be. It does seem to be, Mr. Trym.
Indeed. Which is good that we now are goblins, because goblins are legal, I guess.
Yeah, it could be. Well, we're not orcs, but goblins are better, I guess.
Yeah. Goblin supremacy, I suppose.
Exactly.
We're not the right shade of green for being orcs.
Exactly.
I can't fucking believe extra credit, man. I know it's an old take, but they still stand by it. Fucking hell.
It's a bad take. That's what it is.
Oh. Not to mention
Just imagine.
Not to mention their fucking battlefield takes. Like, oh, you're sitting in the comfort of your own living room, and suddenly, bam, you're a friendship windmill person.
Yay. Windmills.
Yes.
Tilting at windmills, in fact.
Yes.
One might say.
Have you seen Kyle walking that way? Now you're playing a video game, and suddenly you think that 6 million is a fake number.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's as close as I'm ever gonna get on that one. That is skirting the line, baby. But it's like you don't have much faith in your own fan base if you think that is a fucking good take to have.
Oh, well, they clearly hate their fan base, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Especially when they jump fucking head first into the gamer gating.
Yes. Oh, Gamergate.
Yeah.
Remember when that was the most pressing issue in our lives?
Yeah. Boobs in my video games. That was the only issue.
I still want boobs in my video games, I'll be real.
Oh yeah, I mean, the issue is that there's not enough boobs in my video games.
This is a very valid point.
Yes, there should be more boobs.
I require more boobs in video games.
Hell, even women want more boobs in video games. Actual women. Real women.
Well, Bayonetta especially, huh?
I mean, she's got boobs. She's there for everyone. Boobs, legs, hips, ass, anything. And then you got that Japanese dude, Yoko Taro, who's like, haha, you like that? Well, here's the game, Nier Automata.
Yes. Fat bite.
You know, that's the best part about it, is how he reacted, because people started bitching about the main character's butt, 2B, right? And
yeah.
it's like...
yeah.
And he was just... Oh, I've realized that many people had an issue with 2B's butt, and a lot of art has been made about this. So it is really annoying that I can't get it all collected, sadly. I wish someone would give me a bunch of zip files about it. Then I think it was the next day or some shit. It's like, ever since I posted that, a lot of zip files has actually come with a lot of spicy 2B art. I love the internet.
We do like the internet. Sometimes we like the internet.
Yeah, when the internet is used for what it's supposed to be used for. Shit posting
yes.
and spice.
Porn.
Yes.
Let's be real.
I mean, if all the porn disappeared from the internet, there will be one website left, and it would be called Bring Back Porn.
Yes. Exactly.
Unless we're an NAMBLA member.
That's all I have to say about that, Trym.
We already have an opinion about those kinds of things. Jump
which we
into
can't talk about here.
jump into South Pacific. How are we? half this fucking art stream is just me tongue-in-cheek shilling about the Sultans.
Yeah, basically.
Almost as if it's something I want to say out loud but can't say. YouTube.
Ooh. Trym's got an opinion.
I have a lot of them. Especially about a certain white, black, yellow beaked bird that flies around, shits on everything, and steals your food.
Are we going to talk about seagulls again, are we, Trym?
No. Well, other than the usual reminder that I really don't like those fucking birds.
Yeah, we've noticed Trym's doesn't like the seagulls.
Yeah, and this is generally not a joking dog whistle about anything or anyone else. I just genuinely fucking hate those birds. I met someone who thought I was actually dog whistling about something, and is like, no, it is the birds themselves. I fucking hate them. Which is kind of
yep.
weird. I met a lot of people who love seagulls, and I'm like, wow. Really now?
How much you suck?
Of course, I understand to some people there are worse birds, like magpie in nesting season or whatever, but still.
Magpies are great. They're smarter than most people.
Yeah. And they're able to invoke castle doctrine.
Did you not see the video I sent you?
Which one?
Well, the video I posted. Posted a video on Sultans, I think, about magpies, or I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
I meant to talk to you about it, or something. I don't know. It's been 5 minutes.
I remember a long time ago when we talked about magpies the first time, you sent me a video about a guy trying to cycle through an area with a lot of magpies, and he just started screaming his lungs out as magpie after magpie started descending after him.
Yeah. Magpies are not putting up with any of your shit, Trym.
A respectable animal.
Yep.
Moria Dwarf game is Epic exclusive. God damn it.
That's what I have to say to that.
Yep. It would be fun if I actually had the game. But then again, I'm more interested in Valheim for whenever that becomes playable. Have you found any server yet?
I'm not really looking. We've got so little information about availability. It feels like an expensive waste.
Yeah. Well, luckily we have many other games to play. First of all, sniping, and then this one. Was it Styx, Shards of Shadow, or was it Master of Darkness?
Whichever one's the second one.
I'm gonna place my bets on Shards of Darkness.
Fair enough.
Pigeons, yes, they are the other rats of the sky. Only that pigeons don't actually just get in your face and steal your food.
Wow. Apparently your pigeons are a bunch of pussies, Trym.
Yes, it's because the seagulls are basically the gangsters around and they beat the pigeons into submission.
Fair enough.
I mean, the fucking seagulls harass even the fucking crows.
Fuck.
Yeah. I think I once saw a fucking eagle get harassed by a bunch of seagulls.
Impressive.
Yes. Because, well, seagulls, if they know somebody has food and there's enough of them, they will harass them until they drop the food, and then the seagulls will engage in a brief civil war to see who can get the food first.
Bloody seagulls.
Yes. And then comes the tourists into all of this and feeds the fuckers.
Oh, just fuck tourists in general.
Yep. I know they pay my wage, but fuck them.
Don't butt fuck the tourist, Trym. Gets you in trouble.
I mean, if you want to have a good time, what?
If you want to have a good time, Trym's available for rent and hire.
Aw. I mean, $20 is $20, like. Or more like 50.
20 krona.
Yeah, or more like 50 today's economy.
Oof. Big oof, right.
I'm half Ferengi. Wait, Ferengi, isn't it those things with the enormous ears?
Yes, the ones, the really annoying the evil capitalists.
Ah. Bill Gates?
Yes.
Wow.
Bill Gates would be a Ferengi.
Oh. And imagine an entire planet of Bill Gates. Jeez.
I'd rather not.
Pot-bellied freaks walking around thinking about mass extermination.
So enough of that for now.
Yeah. Let's see. We now return to Talk Shit, Get Hit, the podcast. So, what have you been doing today then? Anything worth noting? Want/can talk about on stream?
No, I've been running around doing unspecified things with unspecified people. Sadly, I've not been doing unspecified women.
Wow, enforced homosexuality, what?
Oh, dear.
I'm surprised that hasn't become a thing.
Not yet.
Oh, shit. Get out as soon as you can. Well, I was on my the first of my 2 weekly workout sessions, and we started talking about the different countries, and I mentioned some of the shit you showed me about Australia, and he's like, "What the fuck?" I just shattered his image of Australia.
I mean, what the fuck is usually an appropriate response to Australia?
Yeah. I just told him about your some of your experiences, the more mild of your experiences, right?
Oh dear.
Without introducing any of the indigenous. And
yeah,
and he removed Australia from his bucket list of travels.
But he's like, sigh. Unspecified women.
Unspecified. Right, Bleach. Here in Newfoundland, the crows kill seagulls, but then we have a hybrid crow-raven species. Based! Can I have some? Please?
Bleach says, now to find an unspecified woman in specified dandles. Well, go to the anime titties section on Sultans. There's one there you'll enjoy.
Does she have a huge nose?
Let me check. No, she has a dainty anime girl nose.
Oh, okay. Hey.
But she does have demon horns.
Oh. Handlebars.
Yeah, exactly, Trym.
For science, of course. Handlebar for science.
Yep.
Yep, we are a PG-13, whatever fuck this is, I don't know. Family friendly.
Where I don't give a shit, so.
Family friendly, my ass. Hey, do you think Bleach would like goblin women, considering the noses?
I mean, I do think Bleach doesn't mind a good short stack.
I mean, what kind of man wouldn't enjoy a short stack?
Exactly. Exactly, Trym.
Yes. Well, I don't think I'll be able to finish this. Maybe I'll be able to finish this today, but I'll certainly be damn close.
Well, if you can't finish it today, at least we will be able to make some good progress.
Yes. I got a few things I need to draw anyway. Like, I have, aside from this, I got 2 commissions as well I need to do.
Yeah, busy, Trym.
Yes. And then it's also drawing shit for the RP, but already you may have decided to have that as a sort of an art check thingy later.
Well, it makes sense because we can draw some Dresden Files related monsters and goobers as sprites, but just basing them off of the universe, so that way we don't have any possible spoilers.
Yes. So if Arden needs like, I'm going to be drawing the black court, red court, some different things, ghouls definitely.
Exactly, angels.
Yep. And if Arden then requires some of them, he can just take them up and use them however he wish.
Exactly, just send them all to Ardent, and then he can tell us what he can just stick them into Roll20.
Yeah. And also, if anyone in chat is like, "Hey, what does Dresden File have these?" I can draw them too, because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
That's the thing, because we're gonna make at least I've decided, because it might take too long otherwise, to do the art style in black and white, sort of like the cowboy I made a while back.
Well, a black and white sketch does work for the enemy's sprites.
Yes.
And we'll see about the avatars for the player characters.
Yes. And definitely on the thumbnail. Might add some color there, but and the enemies and such can definitely be black and white. If not,
Exactly. It should look fine.
Yeah. I do believe it could work well for the rest of too, but we'll get there when we get there. I can do black and white first, and if I have time to do them colors, I can just add it later.
Exactly.
Flexibility, something I do not possess, but I've learned. Kind of. Maybe.
We'll learn you, Trym. That's what we'll do. We'll learn you.
Teaching Trym, the most dangerous task of all. Not of any physical harm, but the mental strain will break you.
Oh, yeah. It's like teaching grandma to use a computer.
I think it's actually quite easier to teach grandma, unless she got Alzheimer's. Then it's easier to teach me. I think.
I'm not going to try and teach Trym dating, Callum. What are you on about?
Hello, Shademaster. Welcome to the party. Oh boy. Yeah, Arden Party, the Mormon. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't mind a Mormon chick. As long as she's hot.
That's the important part.
Yes.
Mormon chicks are quite hot. Yeah. Ask Chad. He'll tell you.
Wait, he's Mormon?
Well, yes, he is. Latter-day Saints.
Oh. I thought Mormon was a purely American thing.
Oh, no.
Wait, does it mean there are Mormons in Norway as well?
Almost certainly, Trym.
Huh. 32 years old and never checked about if there's Mormons in Norway. Probably fucking is. I mean, if we have Scientology, we better have fucking Mormons to balance it out.
I'd rather have Mormons than Scientology.
Any day of the week.
Yeah. And twice on Sundays.
In what you know, it kind of depends on the context and how you'd want a Scientology member, because I do believe Scientology would be more easy to
Bullied, hang drawn and quartered.
Yes. I was just trying to hint that, but Basic did me a favor just stating it outright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Us? Brutal? What are you talking about? It's just a Norwegian Australian. We're never brutal.
Exactly.
There we go. Shiny. Step 1, find a church that has single women that aren't underage.
Yeah. That's where it gets harder.
Say what you want about quote-unquote overly Christian communities, but at least they know how to make relationships that last.
At least they try.
Yeah. Instead of us being a divorce waiting to happen.
Well, the beauty of them being religious is that they're less likely to start with a divorce.
Yes. I think I've mentioned it a few times, but my family is, we're non-practicing Christians, so every ceremony we do is through the church.
No.
Yeah, but even there, it is sort of the value viewed into it. Our parents, while not being Bible thumpers or wavers, they do instill they're pretty adamant about the values of like the basic Christians thing.
Well, that's good.
Yes. Say what you want about religion, but at least it has some good values in it.
That it does. That it does, Trimmy boy.
Yes, just don't read up Ezekiel.
Well, certain religions.
Yeah. Just don't read up on Ezekiel. That shit gets weird. Like, really weird.
Yeah.
LDS.
Yeah, Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, I read that as LSDs.
I mean,
would make for...
it is Utah.
I mean, it would make for interesting church sessions.
I mean, how do you think they got the whole idea in the first place?
Praise the Father, the Son, and the Holy Drug! Yeah! Huh. I wonder how we call, when we're at church, we call it gudstjeneste. God service, basically.
I mean, fucking Norwegian's such a literal language.
Yes. It's kind of ridiculous when you get into it. Like, every word is the most direct approach. We don't walk around we don't walk around anything. We just, okay, the most direct approach. Yeah, we just walk right through that fucking wall. What wall?
Yeah.
Come and get your drugs, Trym.
Yeah. As Bleach points out, there are two problems with women who go to church. They're either not marriage material, or they are marriage material and someone noticed already.
Yes.
Especially when you start getting to our age, or worse, Bleach's age.
Huh.
Sorry, Bleach.
We burn you because we adore you.
Oh, I'm sure he probably agrees. It's sadly and with great protest.
We all know.
But he probably agrees.
But then, it's never too late. Hell, I have friends who are in their 50s and find someone.
Good for them. That's good.
Yeah.
But,
Let's see. Brains and Beauty. Also, be careful about the hot and crazy scale, you know? If they're...
Oh, that's crazy, Matrix.
Yes, if you find someone who's really hot, chances are they might also be carrying a little bit of crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again, my personal trainer has a lot of interesting stories. Told me about a woman that used to work for him that went full crazy. And she was also crazy hot, and I told him about that scale jokingly, and it's like, you know, you have a point about that. And then he just told me about this chick who was just really hot, was acting really nice and pleasant, but after 3 months, she just went full crazy.
All women are crazy, Trym. What do you want about?
Yeah, Maureen, can you confirm? Oh yeah, you did. Leech did actually
Poor
date
Bleach.
a model once.
Yeah, and what did he learn? Models are fucking crazy.
Yes. What is this theme? I quite like this song. Let's see. No One Inside by Jon Björk. It's a Swedish so it's basically an O with 2 points on it. Which is, I don't know what. It's like, yes, Scandinavia has weird letters, but Sweden just sees that as like, oh, hey, I can do better than you. And then just proceed to fuck it up. Let's see. As with all my other self-inserts, having a blazing red beard.
Nice.
Yes. The glory of the ginger race must continue. If you don't support gingers, you're racist. There you go. And YouTube, what I just said is a joke. If you don't know what that is.
The jokes aren't legal, Trym.
Ah, shit, I keep forgetting that. Well, guys, looks like we're bad.
No ways were.
Always will be.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. Huh. Nice. Some people manage to find themselves in the end. Not everyone who is part of the crazy stays crazy forever. That's always nice. A wholesome end.
One of these days.
Yes.
Yeah, one of these days.
Yes. As my grandpa said, no matter how shit it is, it will always change, and it will always change for the better when you're at rock bottom.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It can always get worse.
Oh, yeah, I know, but he basically said that life is like clinging on to a strong river.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
You like that one too, actually.
Yeah, of course he did. I thought he would.
Yeah, also because he really liked chocolates. It runs in the family.
Oopsie.
Yeah. There's a reason why all the men in my family gain weight like fucking hell.
Because the women in your family can cook well?
Yes, actually. My grandma apparently suffered from some serious empty nest syndrome, and even though all the kids were out, for the following 20 years, she still cooked for 6 people, and Grandpa, who hated, wasting shit.
Wasting food. Yeah, 8 for 5 people.
Yes, he did. But also Grandpa...
Poor Grandpa.
But my grandpa wasn't a lazy fuck. He always walked around, so... If you saw my grandpa, he had like a huge gut, but his arms and legs were buff as fuck. Like, I see images, I see pictures of the guy, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
According to some of the people who knew him, Grandpa could... What was it? He could wrestle an ox and outkick a horse.
Impressive.
Yeah, while weighing more than both.
Even more impressive.
Yes. But he was a good guy. A lot of good stories. He was a construction worker too, so he helped building things. He worked for I think we figured out we call it the council, kommunen, essentially the local government areas.
Yeah, that'd be a council, as we'd know them.
Yes. So he worked.
Well, we'd also know them as a bunch of cunts.
Yes, absolutely. Because when he went off with his pension, he ended up having to pension before he finished his last project. Something that pissed him off because the guy who took over he wasn't that liked by my grandpa because he knew he would fuck it up. So if you go through a city called Steinkjer in Norway, halfway through the city you'll cross a river. Across that river, you'll see a stair down to the river. The part of the stair that is just properly made, smooth and proper, looks like a proper stair, that's my grandpa leading the project. However, the other part of the bridge that looks like somebody just took a pile of rocks and threw it together, that's the other guy. And every time I was sitting on the car with my grandpa and we were going to Steinkjer, he just always cursed under his breath like, fucking idiot. Every time.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he's like, I can't believe this to let it be like, holy shit. I was like, motherfucker. I learned a lot of interesting words those trips.
I think your grandpa sounds fun.
Yeah, he was fucking awesome. Also, he liked scaring the shit out of people.
Even better.
Yeah, suddenly out of nowhere, like, whenever he yawned, he tended to just try and yell. And the sound he made is, I think, best described as sounding like what you'd think a troll roar would sound like.
Right-o.
Yes.
Impressive.
So me as a kid, minding my own business, cutting boxes of paper, cutting boxes of cardboard, because I was fun. Suddenly hear that and is scared out of my fucking mind. What the fuck is that noise? And then realizing, oh, it's just Grandpa yawning.
Hi, Grandpa.
Yeah, we all have some crazy grandpas.
Yeah. That we do.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, my grandma was the definition of sweet old grandma who does nothing but to overfeed you.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna put the blame of how I am now on my grandpa, but she was definitely a factor in it.
Fair enough, eh?
Yeah. But it's kind of funny because she was always the sweetest thing. Apparently, she wasn't the, from what I've heard, she wasn't the best of mothers because she was a young mom back in like the fucking 60s, which is not an easy task.
Yeah.
But
oh no.
But she made up for it as a grandmother, or that's what my mother says. And I'm really thankful to my mom for allowing me and my brother to grow up with my grandma as my grandma and not the mom of my mother, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I get ya.
Yeah, too many families have that kind of issue, and it's just so fucking pathetic when you get into it.
Isn't it?
Of course, that's, but the thing is, my grandma also has opinions, or had opinions.
Oh, of course.
But she kept...
I'm sure she wasn't afraid to she kept them to herself?
Yes, she did. Only when she was really upset did she say it. And in, like, 2011, during the attack in Utøya in Norway, my grandma was visibly fucking upset. Because if there's something she hates, is children being abused or hurt.
Yeah.
which is kind of fucking funny because of course, everybody was angry at it at that point, even me. And it's like, I was at that
well, as you should be.
Yeah, I was at that point where I was like, yeah, if I could get my hands on that fucker, I would do such and such, right? And my grandma just in the middle of cutting cake, just like, oh, I would. And she holds the fucking knife. Take a rusted knife, tie him to a table, and then cut him off piece by piece, cooking each piece, and then force-feeding him the pieces.
Nice, Grandma.
Yes, it's like, I just stood there mouth agape. I was like, holy fucking shit. I now know where I got it from.
And now I know where Trym got his opinion on the Sami.
Grandpa, what?
Nice, Grandpa.
Yeah. Ugh. Though I feel like my opinion of the Sami are a bit based on my own childhood, because every single fucking winter, reindeers would just come running in, and I had to run after and chase them away. Every fucking winter. And one time, I got really lazy, and I borrowed my dad's snowmobile, and he came towards me looking a bit tired and sick of shit. And so how are you doing? And then he asked me, did you drive after reindeer with a snowmobile? To which I like, how did you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Sami had apparently been walking around, and then he had seen the reindeer running scared from the area, and me just driving after with a snowmobile, and he had got offended. Of course, my dad had responded with, why the fuck didn't you chase me away yourself then? Apparently then the Sami got offended and hung up the tread.
Suck a dick fucker.
Yopes of Sweden. Huh.
Oh dear.
Monday media review returns in a few hours. Arden's gonna have a stream, you say? Yes. Let's see. Well, we won't be doing more than what? 1.5, 2 hours today?
Yes, so probably another half hour.
Yeah. So we got shit to do, unfortunately. It was a bit of a short one today. Those are nice too.
Yeah, but unfortunately, duty calls and all that.
Yep. Though this week, do you think you have any time for maybe some sniping?
Probably.
Yes.
When this week? I'm less sure, but...
Yes. Next week will be a bit busy for me, because Monday to Wednesday, I will be busy with shit.
Yeah. Oh, we're busy boys, aren't we, Trym?
Yes. It's called having a life, and it sucks. Well, it's actually pretty neat, but
Yeah, it's really annoying, though.
It becomes inconvenient when you have many things you want to do.
Isn't it?
Also, it's always fun to just have something to bitch and moan about it, regardless. At least.
Well, yeah.
Shademaster, I'm Norwegian. I don't need a knife license. How's the knife license in Australia, Basic? You need it?
Yes, to carry one in public, but at least I can own a sword.
Yep.
Unlike down south, poor Shad Brooks. If he wasn't exempt because he does entertainment and education, he'd need a license for his swords.
Oof. Now, the question is, what kind of sword?
The meat sword, of course, Trym.
Hey! I mean, let's be fair. If they could, if they could, they fucking would. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, specifically for straight white men.
Yes. You're white. You just hear a Scottish, bad Scottish accent on that one.
Yeah.
Oi, 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 you got a license for that stabbing, mate? I got me stabbing license right here, by the Queen.
Mm. Yeah, we got a stabbing license.
Oi, I paid 30 quid for that. I'm allowed one stabbing per week. Gotta diversify the stabbing licenses, I've heard.
Well, they've achieved that. The new Brits do several stabbings a week.
Callum, here's the funny thing about bonk sticks. If you put your mind to it rightly and think about it, everything can be a bonk stick.
Bonk.
Like bottles, wooden legs, metal legs, peg legs.
Yeah.
Bones. What? Do note, I have no experience with any of this, I promise.
Oh, Trym.
Violence only in video games. Let's see. Also, I figured out yesterday why my tab kept disconnecting my Apple Pencil.
Yeah. And why is that?
It's because my my iOS had to do an update. So the only way
of course it did.
Yes. So the only way the iOS is able to get updated is when it starts inconveniencing me properly.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. The last time it had to do an update, it reminded me by cutting out the Procreate this app like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's the only way I'm actually going to be bothered to check the settings to see, is there an update I've been missing out on?
Yeah.
Oh, and also, I heard this recently. There's a Legend of Zelda film coming out.
Ooh.
Officially started production. So I assume it will be out in about 2025, 2023 maybe? Yes. And
Zelda.
Yes. Which, in case you didn't know, Basic, I'm quite fond of Zelda.
Oh, really?
Yes. Surprising, I know.
Yeah, absolutely astounding show. I never would have known.
Yeah, it's not like I don't talk much about it. I tend to be low key about it, you know.
Not low key.
Unintentional, but hey, that made it better. Yeah, it's gotta be. The thing is, it's gonna be a live-action movie, which is
scary.
A little bit, but honestly, Mario as a movie wasn't bad, and the best part is that
that wasn't live action.
No, it was animated. But the thing is, it was Nintendo halfway through the production decided to take an iron fist control over the production, which you notice now that Nintendo is funding 50% of the movie in order to have the majority control over what happens.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, and the best part is Shigeru Miyamoto, the guy who invented Zelda and Mario, is the one with the reins. Oh
yes.
Yeah, so even if it's gonna be a live action, because if I didn't see those parts, I would be like, this might be weird. But now that Shigeru Miyamoto is confirmed to be in having the reins of power on this thing, I'm not really worried at all. So yeah, nice. And especially how good the Mario movie was, and yes, I unironically think the Mario movie was good. I'm looking forward to it. And when you're able to take a movie where fucking Seth Rogen has a major role and make that a good movie.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Yes, and they managed to make it good despite having Seth Rogen in it. That deserves some applause in my book.
Yeah.
Though to be honest, I just fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, isn't he?
Yeah. And before anyone starts yelling anti-Semitism, I didn't know he was a Jew until he started yelling about it himself on Twitter. I just thought he was an asshole before that.
He's definitely an asshole.
Yes. So here's another question back to Legend of Zelda. I'm wondering, what game are they actually going to base this on? Because there's a lot of ways they can take this. Of course, the easiest one is doing Ocarina of Time, since that is honestly the most popular Zelda game, or at least the most recognized one. Though honestly, I would have loved to
I do love Ocarina of Time.
It is so fucking good. But personally, I would have loved to see them do a movie about the first Zelda game. Because,
Ooh.
let's be fair, the plot in Zelda 1 is just non-existent. It is, you go into a cave, find a dude who says, it's dangerous to go alone, take this, gives you a sword for which you wave around and kill a giant man-boar, where his name is fucking misspelled in the intro sequence. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I would love to see is they do the Legend of Zelda. They do the first game story.
Ah, yes, that could be interesting.
Yeah, like every dungeon will get, because the first game is surprisingly short when you get into it. It's very direct. So I believe that if they actually did the first game as a movie, you could get the whole saga into it, but make it as short as possible, because some of the dungeons you could just breeze through them.
Could be very fun.
Yes. Yeah, Marku. Rogan is mostly known for being an asshole on Twitter, and of course his most famous and only known joke, Weed Lamau. If Rogan is in the controlling...
Imagine being that pathetic.
Yeah, if Rogan actually were to have control of the Mario movie, we would see Mario and Donkey Kong getting high 24/7.
Smoke weed every day.
That fucking laugh of his. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, absolutely fucking insufferable.
And not to speak about his bullshit takes. Christ.
Oh, yeah. I won't go into how every take he's got's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about a dude who makes H3 sound somewhat salient.
Horrific. Horrific, Trym.
It's painful, agonizing even. Dare I say, torturous.
Yes. We do say torturous.
Yeah, there was a point where it actually was entertaining, but I don't know. Maybe it just disappeared, or maybe we just started seeing him for what he was after he used the same joke for the umpteenth time.
No, thousands of times of the same damn joke.
Meth Rogan.
Yep, Meth Rogaine.
Did he do a stop motion series?
Oh God, possibly.
Yeah, he did a stop motion Christmas series a few years ago, and apparently the quality of the stop motion was pretty good. But as with everything made by Hollywoodians, its story crippled it.
Yeah, but they do that, don't they?
Yep. And also, Seth Rogen is one of the main reasons of why I'm still kind of skeptical about trying to get into the Invincible series. Because I heard a lot of good about it, and I've seen a lot of clips that are pretty fucking solid, but Seth Rogen's in it, dude.
And Seth Rogen's just wrong.
Yes.
He's a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un, Trym.
Not only is he a wrong'un, but he's also a fucking asshole.
Well, that's always been true.
Yes. But it's okay, because Weed Lamau. Oh, sorry, Marco. I didn't mean to remind you about that. Whatever the fuck.
Poor Marky.
Yeah.
Our long-suffering audience, hey, Trym?
Yeah. But they know what they're getting into. They're the ones coming here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Art Shack with Trym, where we do victim blaming. You brought this onto yourself.
Yeah, they kind of do.
In a way. At least I don't scar them for life, mostly. Right, Chad?
Just like, what are you on about?
Who the fuck is Sarah Silverman?
It's probably for the best that you've forgotten, Trym.
Good.
The name's vaguely familiar to me, and I'm thinking I don't need to know more.
I mean, if that is a gut reaction, that's a really good sign to be like, yeah, we're not gonna touch
Yeah.
this. Let's see.
Some people you just know are dodgy.
Yeah. Of course. Maureen Peters. We're masochists. Hey, let's be honest. At least she's the only one who's honest here. And she's the woman here, guys. And she's the honest one? What happened to stereotypes being real,
huh? Stereotypes have always been real, Trym.
Yes. Anyone saying
people
otherwise?
Just don't like to talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's something I even say in public, and I really do not care. I've had a few people giving me the, oh, look, you know, the one they give you when you said something that is politically incorrect.
Yeah.
But I just sit on it. I just keep going on it because, you know, it's true. Every stereotype, and of course, in order to make it more bearable so I don't get called into the office, I bring up every stereotype, like not just the obvious ones, but also the haha, the fat white guy ones. See,
yeah.
I can be diplomatic.
So you can, just choose not to.
Only with you guys. Only with you guys. But that's because I know you're not a bunch of oversensitive little pricks.
Yep.
I mean, you're pricks, but you're not oversensitive little pricks.
Yeah.
True friendship, motherfucker. No. This theme reminds me a bit about Legend of Zelda. Balm, scaled down version. Petted Saltberg. Let's see. This is a nice knife. The chef knife.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife. Quite literally, actually.
Yeah. It says knife on it, Trym.
Yes. How can it not be a knife if it's called a knife? Peak comedy, ladies and gentlemen. Peak comedy. There we go.
Nothing but the best comedy here.
It's huge, I tell you. It is huge. I know who Father Ted is. I was just, you know, tired from work. But let's be honest, my poor ability to fact check and do some background research, it sure did blow Bessek's mind. Came like a... Let's see, how can I make that a joke? It was like an explosive mail. What?
Oh dear.
I try too hard. I try way too hard.
You're very trying, Trym.
Yes. That is not even a joke.
He's a special one, is our Trym.
Yes. I are the special one. My mom says I'm special.
uh,
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. If anyone needed some fucking childhood disciplinary beatings, that would be me.
I think you need some adult disciplinary beatings.
No, I can't punch back. I will punch back now, but as a child, I couldn't. Of course, that being said, I do not condone violence against children. I'm just condoning violence against me as a child.
Careful. That's enough to still get you done.
Damn it. The day when my YouTube channel is taken down, I'm gonna make a stream just to make sure I have a reason to be taken down.
Just to make sure you deserved it, huh?
Yes. If I'm going down properly. I don't even know where that's from, but... Yes, actually, Marco. Wait, the funerals and weddings? Hey, can you write it down? If it's not too spicy. Why, yes, Callum, I was a child. Some might say I even have some similarities now.
He did say it was a human child, just that he was a child.
Yeah, have you heard about the whole thing about being a changeling? When a troll mother goes into a house of a newly made family, the troll brings its failure of a child, its abomination of a troll child, places in a crib while stealing the human child to use it as a indentured servant.
A far superior child.
Yes. So, you know, some might say that I am one of these changelings, but that would mean that the fairy tales of trolls would be real, and we all know that trolls aren't real, right, Bessic?
Right.
Yes.
No such thing as trolls.
Yeah. And I definitely don't live under a bridge.
Well, not yet, but the rate this economy's going.
Yeah, I've started looking at some, shall we say, side-time condos.
It's like, I wish that was a joke.
If fucking only. What's the difference between Finnish funerals and Finnish weddings? Funerals have one last trunk. Oh, I fucking love Finnish people.
Glorious.
And this is why Norwegians don't fuck around with Finnish people. They're just too cool.
Finns are just built different.
Yeah, they are. If you want to die on a liver failure, if you got a game-ending wish and wish to go out in a blaze of alcohol, just challenge a random Finn to a drinking contest.
That sounds like an awful way to go.
If you like alcohol. But never challenge a Finnish to a drinking contest. I think it's safer to challenge a Irishman to a potato eating contest. Slightly.
Impressive.
Yes.
Hey Trym, how many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman?
How many potatoes is it on Earth?
How many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman?
I don't know.
None.
Ah, big potato famine. God damn it. I walked into that one. I deserve I keep forgetting.
Oh, so easy.
I keep forgetting the fucking potato famine. When was that again, if you have some history?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Like, I just know what the joke.
Well, that being said, potatoes are fucking amazing.
This is true.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Let's see, what time is it now, Basic?
Force of the hour.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah. Well, we're almost there. You can you hang on for a few more minutes? And or something?
Yeah, I could hang on for a couple more minutes.
Yeah. Then I'll at least be able to get a little bit further into this. The rest of it will be finished off screen, but
Excellent.
I'll be posting the finished thumbnail in the art check on the Sultans.
And we're gonna have great fun playing the game, aren't we, Trym?
Yes. I've heard that it doesn't really have much of a combat system, as it is more reliant on you getting the drop on your enemies, which, instead of just being a hack and slasher, I think that might be fun, because it means you have to plan things out properly and just dominate your enemies instead.
Yeah, it might be interesting.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I think that actually might be pretty decent. What do you think, Bessic?
I think it looks pretty damn good, Trym.
Awesome. Let's see. English shines a bit too much. Yeah, let's go through it. Next up is the leather clothing.
Yeah. Whip it real good. We've already been over that already, haven't we?
Yeah. You know, I was surprised over how quickly we managed to finish Dead Rising. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna last for a bit longer.
Yeah. We kind of did power through it, didn't we?
Yeah. I think it was the part when we just managed to take when we had like 2 sins left, or when we got to that. I think Envy was Kevin, right? That loser guy. Yeah.
I don't even remember anymore.
Yeah, you know the guy who tragically managed to accident himself out of existence?
No.
No, exactly. He didn't even exist. Let's see.
Dear.
Though one thing is certain, Dead Rising 3 is a lot more fun today than it was during release, that's for certain.
Oh, yes.
So much fucking context, guys. It's fucking ridiculous. Like bees and control chips and oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yes, the things that we desperately couldn't talk about, right?
Yes, indeedy. Because you know we're not conspiracy theorists.
No, we're good. Little
Whatevers.
puppets.
Yes. Dance for me, puppets.
Yeah. Oh dear. Damn well looking good. And Bleach says it's an actual depiction of Bezic looking for a topic for Soldans.
There you go. And actually, this is a pretty good synopsis of actually how the Sultan's panel looks like. Bezic looking out, trying to be serious and actually do something, while I'm in the background just fucking about.
Yeah, Trym got distracted by something.
Yes. And then I decided to remove the distraction forever. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, violent urges? I got nothing of the like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Trym, alright.
Me? Violent? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
I don't even remember that fucking series, dude.
Wow. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Now, do you remember what series called Everybody Hates Chris?
I haven't heard of it. I remember series everybody
It was a series where
hates
Terry
that useless
Crews was...
bastard Raymond.
It was a series where Ted Cruz was the father figure, and he was like a really...
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, he was a really greedy dude. Cruz. Not Cruise like Tom Cruise, but Cruise. Like a crew, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know the dude in the Old Spice who just yells power, turns into a plane, and flies around?
No.
Okay. Basically the good.
Does it just not remember this thing?
The good Old Spice commercials, because you know it just goes balls out.
Sorry, you suggesting there were good Old Spice commercials?
Yeah, because Terry Crews is just fuck it, we ballin'.
free ballin'.
Free ballin', we are free ballin'.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
And soon free falling. What? There's a lot of those in Halo.
What, free balling?
Free falling.
Yeah, yes. And then Maureen's like, I'm on a horse. No, what is it? Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Give it a lick. It tastes
A
like
lick tastes like raisins. Oh, fucking
Wait,
Jesus.
I think I actually know it. The rest of it. I will stroke on its mane and turn into a plane, and then we'll turn back again.
Turns like again when I tug on its winky. Ooh, that's crazy.
Ooh, you think so? Well, I better not tell you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade.
It has lemonade. Ooh, sweet lemonade. Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh my god. And you know what? The ones I liked the most from Weeble was Electro Gypsy, Narwhals, and Badger.
Badger.
Mushroom. Was pretty funny.
Badger.
Which is kind of funny because as
that kills people.
Yeah, llamas with hats.
Yes.
God, I miss the golden age of YouTube.
Back in the days.
Oh.
I miss the golden age of Flash animations.
Yeah. Holy shit! Remember when fucking what's his name again? Ego Raptor was fucking funny.
We've broken Maureen.
Welcome to the party, because when Badger or Horse gets into your head, it never leaves.
Poor Maureen.
Yeah, it's like the Jurassic Park melody. It will stay inside your head for weeks or until you're dead.
Mm-hmm. For the rest of your life.
Yep. And even when you're dead, so when you're actually in heaven or in hell, you just hear da 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 da, or you'll hear
da da da.
Look at my horse. My horse is
my horse is amazing. Oh, she's like diggy hole.
Yeah, I love
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
Dig a hole. Dig a hole. If we're ever gonna play Deep Rock Galactic or Valheim again, we should find someone who could make our own version of that, so we didn't fall into copyright.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I have been trying to poke Robert Renato, but A, he's busy with it, and 2, he doesn't want to make it.
Oh, yeah.
Though if I had enough money, I guess I could convince him, but unfortunately I don't have enough money because
you don't have that, yeah.
Yeah, because you know when
some bastards won't pay up.
Yeah, and because a certain fucking car decided to commit Sudoku in the middle of the fucking road. I now have to buy a new car and I don't get.
Yeah, bloody things.
Yeah, right. At least it's Christmas around the corner, so we're done with this year.
Something at least, eh?
Yep. 2023, the biggest what the fuck is going on moment, at least since 2022.
Yeah. Oh dear.
At least that one positive thing about 2023. You have no idea what's gonna happen next.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
But it's not a bad thing either.
Well, I suppose. There are worse fights.
Brothers of the mind, rejoice, sing, sing, sing. God damn it.
Sing, sing. Yeah. Oh, I missed back when the Jogs cast wasn't complete shit.
Yeah. And when Total Biscuit wasn't, out.
Alive.
I always liked Total Biscuit. He was cool. I liked the Terraria stream he and Jesse Cox did.
Hmm.
But then it died because, well, they reached too much out and they really just grew out of it.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, was a true golden age of YouTube during that era.
It was.
And of course, then came the skeptics thing shit and started doing this shit, and then it all became far more political than I wanted. And look where we're now! I just wanted to see a bunch of shitheads meme on the internet. Is that too much to ask? Is it too much?
Apparently it was.
Let's see. Okay. At least I played the fuck. Yeah. Oh, dude. Remember fucking WoW Machinimas and Gmod videos?
Well, but that's going back, isn't it?
Oh yeah. There's this one fucking WoW Machinima movie that the first one was not good. It was like the standard basic bitch Machinima. Then the second one came and really flexed its muscles. And then the third one came and just was better than most movies out at the time.
Yeah.
What was it called? Tales of the Past. Yeah, Tales of the Past. Tales of the Past 3. Holy shit, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Fatherhood tip. When normie songs like Baby Shock airworm into your head, teach your children diggy diggy hole.
Yes. The superior earworms.
Yes. Oh, you gave me an idea.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my brother is gonna become a father soon, meaning that I am gonna become an uncle.
Yes, remember, it's probably best not to teach him keep your rifle by your side. Well, it's a good song. It might be a problem.
Okay, fine. I'll just do diggy diggy hole then.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Though, to be fair, my brother actually loves Far Cry songs.
They're based.
Yes.
It's probably just not a singing at school appropriate song.
Unless you live in Texas.
Well, it should be, but yeah, I can just imagine how much people would freak out.
You know, probably some places that would appreciate having have that song. You know.
Yes.
Which one was it where the walker came around, didn't really do much, and got met by the police?
Ah, yes, Nashville.
There we go. I love when stories have a happy ending.
Yeah. And that was, well.
Wait, was it?
I think that one was was that one a completely happy ending?
I mean, there were.
I can't remember.
There were some of those events happening relatively close to each other. The first one was an absolute fuck up of enormous proportions. Then there was one where the guy or whatever went in and
Yes,
didn't
that's
get
the
far
Nashville
because,
one.
yeah, because the police went in and just
Because Officer Chad Thundercock
yeah, after
showed up.
after being able to pack his massive fucking brass balls in, just said, "Fuck it, we're going live."
Yeah, that guy must have drive a really big police car to fit his big brass balls in it.
Of course, the other event with the other shooter, which was part of the diverse people. You know, not those diverse people of London, but the ones of California.
Yeah.
You know, with the many
Oh, I know.
flags. Yep. I like how Brandon Herrera made a video in response to that.
Oh, yeah. He does good work.
Now, if you are a real man, then this is not the gun for you. But however, if you
Yeah.
tiny, frail, weak arms to hold up a tiny, frail, weak gun, then yeah, this would be for you. Man, I laughed my ass off when I watched that one. And then I watched it again.
Yep.
Now that is a politician who is not on my list.
Hmm.
That sounded a bit worse than I intended, but whatever. What's Jeffrey gonna do?
Yeah. What are they gonna do, hey?
Wait, why is there a red flashlight?
Oh dear.
Also, I might have mentioned I watched Sound of Freedom last week.
You might have, but I don't remember it.
Well, I did watch it with my best friend, and yeah, that was a really good movie. Like, it's not perfect.
That's good.
It's not perfect, but it also avoids a lot of the usual tropes. It's not a Hollywood movie.
Yes, I like things that aren't Hollywood movies.
Yeah. It has a lot of moments, but it has a lot of gut punch moments as well as a lot of these hell yes moments. It is a Mel Gibson movie, that's for certain, but those don't tend to suck.
Mel Gibson movies tend to be they're either hilarious or hilariously bad.
Yes. Or they actually manage to tell a story without being absolute shite. I quite like Sound of Freedom.
I need to get around to watching it.
Yeah. No, to be honest, I watch it with my best friends, and I tend to be a bit more calm about certain things when I'm with those guys. Because hell, we don't want. There are some times when I don't want to deal with politics, and that's when I visit like my brother. And even then, we all just fucking. There were times where we just paused the movie and spent like a minute ranting about shit and raging about shit.
Nice.
Yeah. Because
good shit.
While it isn't explicit, because if Hollywood make it, they would really get into certain scenes, but this movie cuts off a lot of things before it gets bad. But it happens so quickly, and then the aftermath of it happens.
Oh, so they show you the implication and tell you about how the thing's bad, yes, without actually having to show it on the bloody screen, Netflix.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Let's put it like this: the cuties people wouldn't get too much of a rush out of this.
That's what I was implying without actually saying it out loud.
Oh yeah, but you know, fuck those guys.
Fair enough.
Everybody knows my opinion of nonsense. That goes for the people who made cuties.
Oh, we know.
It's actually double A for those creatures.
Yeah.
It was a hard watch, and the thing is, I'm not a father, and I don't have children. Of course, I have well, one of my best friends has a child, so I'm technically an uncle for that one, and I'm gonna be an actual uncle in about half a year. And I got a bit upset by that movie. but not in a way like, oh, this movie sucks kind of thing. It just, it just touched my heartstrings in a way. I can't imagine how it is for people with actual fucking families, dude. Actual fucking children.
Do you want to address Callum's question?
Which one?
Callum's most recent question.
Hi,
It's a good one that needs addressing.
Yes. The reason why the background is white as of now is usually I would have filled it with like a night sky or some shit, or at least as close to a night sky as I could do. But since this is gonna be used as a thumbnail, I'm just going to do this. So Besic can add the background of the game as well as adding the necessary text of the game. He's gonna do the backdropping here.
Yes. Yes, I'm going to try and get a cityscape picture from the game that's appropriate to go in the background.
Yes.
So it's all nice and shiny.
Yes. I do believe we can call it outsourcing.
Oh dear.
Yes. Outsource the background work. Outside. Oh fucking. I forgot the. God damn it! I forgot the word as I was saying it. God damn it. Outsource the background work to the Outback. There we go.
Oh dear.
Crikey.
You're appropriating my culture there, Trym.
Oh no. What you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna dress up like a native and then scream racism at the UN.
Oh. You know, if you actually went hard enough into that shit, you might actually get. You could have been a really good fucking sleeper agent.
Oh dear.
Not saying anyone's gonna try to do that, but if they did, that would be really funny. Of course, I do not condone these kinds of behaviors. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. What? Who needs plausible deniability anyway?
Exactly. Plausible deniabilities for monkeys.
Yes. Oh, I just... I heard it wrong there.
Oh, did you hear it right?
Ooh. If you hear a dog whistle, it might be because you're a dog.
Yeah.
There we go.
And they don't like it when you say that.
No, they don't. But that's because they don't like truth in general.
Yeah, sadly, that's also the truth.
Yes. Ah, shit. I'm now double truthing them. How dare I? Let's see. Okay. That's really dark. So... Yeah, that's pretty decent. Ah, that's it. There we go. So, how are you feeling, buddy? Still good for a little while longer, or?
Oh, yeah, a little while longer.
Yeah. Edging along with Besic. It's fun. The best part about these streams is, while I'm technically doing something, it is still just relaxing.
Yeah, that's not... It is helpful, isn't it?
Yep. Also, I really like the background theme I found here, so I'm gonna save this one for next time.
Very nice.
Hello, little green Martian. Once again, you're late.
Poor LGM.
Yeah. try though.
Yes. It just doesn't seem to work out well for him.
Honestly, I just blame YouTube announcements because we all know that they are both LNG.
Yeah. Damn YouTube.
Yes. Could you like fucking work for half a minute? No? Okay. Oh, still demonetized? I'm not even monetized.
Right. Yeah. In fact, there's a channel that has a chance. It's this one, but
again, I'm a victim of the internet. We'll see when we. First of all, I need to get over 1,000 subscribers to have a chance.
Yes. Which, well, not impossible, is a challenge.
Oh, hello, Lady Lynn. I didn't look up until now. Hello.
Hey.
Even more people are here.
And excellent.
Yes.
There's 9 watching now, including myself.
Nice. Thank you, everyone, for dropping in to watch. I really appreciate it. And sorry if I'm not good enough, so good at fucking looking at the chat. I mean, y'all know me.
It's kind of an art stream, so.
Yes. Yes, it's totally because of the art stream. Yeah. No other reason. Totally. Let's see. Little Green Martian also has Trym kill Goblin Trym kill Troll Trym. Well, here's the thing: trolls never really die; they just go to sleep. The only way you can kill a troll is by lighting them on fire, and there's no fire hot enough to burn me.
Well, we can try.
I mean, I became a chef because I knew that being a chef, I would burn myself so much I would develop a resistance.
Yeah. An immunity to fire by exposure, huh?
Yes, pretty much. Like, that is not even a joke, because you know how the oven can, and of course I use Celsius because I'm Norwegian and we grew up with the fucking Frenchy system, for fuck's sake, instead of using another system.
Yeah.
Again, the only reason I favor Celsius because it's the one I grew up with. If not, I wouldn't really have much against the Imperial system. Also, it sounds cooler.
Fair enough.
Let's be fair. It's Imperial just sounds better. That aside, there are plates I take out from the oven that are like 100 Celsius, and I can just grab them out and put them on the table, and I can have them in my hand for like a solid 2 seconds before I feel anything.
That's on him.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because sometimes I get really distracted talking with someone on the kitchen. The oven opens up. I open the oven, I lean back from the steam by reflex, and I grab what's in the oven, I take it out, and then I realize mid-conversation that, oh wait, this is actually pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
Which I suddenly started derailing the conversation, and was like, oh, excuse me, and put it on the floor, put it on the table.
Excuse me, ow,
yeah.
Excuse me.
And just, without brutally slamming it on the table, I just put it quickly down on the table.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and the funniest thing is that a lot of chefs do that.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah.
Chefs are a special breed.
Yes, we are. Egomaniacal and yet humble. And I do believe we can qualify as legally insane because if you're a chef, there's something wrong with you. Like, seriously.
Oh dear. There's something wrong with Trym, folks. Heard it here first.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a chef. It's already guaranteed by my fucking job.
Yeah.
But that being said...
Oh yeah, we've seen the documentaries. We've seen that Gordon Ramsay fella on TV.
Oh yeah, and he's one of the better cases. Now, that being said, I have discovered that there are two kinds of chefs. You either have a chef who has who's extremely dedicated to his hobby, or he's a hardcore drug abuser.
Or both.
Actually, yes, both too, but mostly either or. You can have some overlap, but you have those who are fully dedicated to their hobbies, and you have those who are hardcore drug abusers.
Which one are you?
Exactly, I'll give you 3 guesses. You can do it, Bessic. I believe in you.
A hardcore Warhammer addict. Yeah, I think you're a hardcore gaming addict.
Yeah, games and, of course, drawing, because there are many times where we're like, oh, I'm never gonna draw again. A week later. A fucking week later.
Silly Trym.
Yeah. There's just some things I can't abandon, even if I literally fucking try. Wait, Gordon Ramsay has a brother?
I was not aware he had a brother.
Oh. Though we do have when Gordon Ramsay became popular, we found basically a dude who became our Gordon Ramsay, and he's called Hellström.
Speaking of Gordon Ramsay, apparently he just had another kid.
Really? Huh.
Allegedly.
Okay, well, happy for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that kid's gonna be impossible to fucking feed.
Oh, yeah, right.
Mother, this porridge sucks! What are you? An idiot sandwich?
Oh, God, imagine.
Oh, man. I remember seeing an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he was having a kid or some shit, and he had a nightmare about that kid. It was basically just Arnold Schwarzenegger downsized by CGI, with a baby with his face CGI'd onto the kid. And that was one of the most fucking disturbing things I've seen in a long
I
fucking
bet.
time. Just that thing screaming with a pitched, abused Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Mama! Right? And it's like,
oh my.
That was so... Like, it made Total Recall's fucking animatronic.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, it made those things look human.
I don't enjoy Total Recall, though.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah. It has its perks.
Yes. You never go full Schwarzenegger unless you're Schwarzenegger. Of course, I can't... It's kind of difficult for me to say that name because in Norwegian, we say it with a harder R.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's the problem when you talk about him. Though I prefer 80s and 90s Arnold compared to modern Arnold.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Fuck Your Freedoms.
Yeah. Though he has been walking that shit back, or trying to walk that shit apparently, but
Yeah, well.
I'll take that with a heavy pinch of salt.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, if he walks that shit back, that means he probably wasn't serious to begin with either.
I don't trust politicians or actors.
No.
So what does that tell you about my opinion on Schwarzenegger?
That he shouldn't be trusted regardless of what happens. Based. Though the one good thing he had a real fucking tank. I'm sorry, there's a song coming up that I really didn't like. It was called My
well.
Sweet Maria, and I got like real fucking
Oh,
heavy.
God.
I got such fucking sweet, sweet factor from that one. It's like, oh no. Only thing worse than Swedish cuisine is Swedish music.
And which country are Sabaton from again?
That is the Swedish music. That's metal. Big difference.
Ah, I see.
Yes. But now I'm talking about music that is sung in Swedish.
Oh.
Now, let's be honest. There are some Swedish things sung. Okay, the only good Swedish songs are the spicy humor ones. För det är bögarnas fel. Bögarnas fel. There you
go. Burgersnotville.
If you know what a bög is, just Google it. Well, let's put it like this. It is a Swedish version of A Bundle of Sticks. The modern version.
Oh dear.
Yep. The best part about my childhood was that the banter between Norway and Sweden was just real. Now, Norway just looks at Sweden as a... you know like how you look at your drunken cousin who fucked up every life decision?
Yeah.
That's basically how we look at Sweden these days. That and also cheap soda.
Understandable.
Yep. That and cheap soda, candy, and beer.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, everybody should look at Sweden like that. You gotta look at their strengths. The few that exist.
Oh dear. I can't believe that Sweden was once an empire.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Norway left
them? Never surrender your empire.
Nope. But let's be honest, when you look at what happened during the Second World War, it's kind of for the best that Sweden stopped being an empire.
Yeah, probably.
The king was a special case. A very special case.
Aren't all Swedes special?
Yeah, but some can be a good kind of special, like our viewers. The Swedes that are in our audience.
Oh yeah, they're a special kind of special, alright.
Yep. Honorary Norwegian, I like to call them. As much as they like to deny that. Of course the Swedish king is descended from a Frenchman. The Norwegian king royal family is a mix of Danish and British.
Huh, well, there you go. The more you blow.
The more you blow. You know, I'm pretty certain that is a fucking porn parody somewhere. Called The More You Blow.
That probably is.
I would not bet against it.
Dear.
There we go.
Oh, dearie me. How much longer do you need to keep going, Trym?
To be honest, I still have come on. Still have a few layers left, so I'm thinking after I finished what I'm doing here, the Forstike, or what do you call this? Tabard?
The cock cover.
Yeah. The belly protector. Then I guess we can cut it after that because you're starting to sound a little bit tired. Sleepy bastard.
Basic was tied half an hour ago.
Oh yeah.
Basic was tied 3 hours ago. What are we on about?
Oh yeah, so you're near comatose then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess we can start wrapping up. Very close to finishing this part, and I will be, again, finishing this when time allows. I need to jump into... I need to work on 2 of Rosa's commissions.
Oh no, I have to make money, he says.
No, it's just... I just need to remember that I have promised a lot, and I need to actually do it and not forget it, so... I'll jump on this one in between, but I want to finish the Rosa ones as quickly as possible because, I mean, she actually paid me with this. That sounded a bit more passive-aggressive than I intended. Sorry. But then again, if you ever heard my family, you know why passive-aggressive. Why I sound passive-aggressive when I don't intend to. Especially if meet my aunts and uncles.
Maureen's onto me.
Whenever I read something like that, I just hear the fucking Avengers soundtrack and just turning around punching something. Now just imagine Bessic turning blue and just, you know, laying on top of something, crushing it.
Oh dear.
I got a weird imagination.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You're a strange little troll.
There we go. Oh, by the way, do you want to? Do you know what it means when a Norwegian says when you're being rude?
No.
Well, too bad. You're gonna hear both of them. The most used one, or the one that says used in bokmål, for all the queers out here, it is fräck. That is rude. But if you're gonna say it in like fräck, yes. But if you want to say it in if you want to say it in the proper Norwegian way, it is trollot.
That you're being a trollet.
Yeah, trollot, which is you're being
troll.
Yeah, you're being trolly.
Oh fucking hell! Norwegian's just made up, Trym. You can't convince me otherwise.
Hey, we're hyper descriptive or we're being just fable animals, so I'm okay with this. Yeah, so this is as far as I got.
Bloody Norwegians.
We are what we are. So, with this, I am going to be finishing this one behind the scenes, most likely, unless we do an art stream later this week, before I'm done with
I mean, it's a possibility, but no details or guarantees.
Yeah, it might be one of them. There's sleepy weeks here, so a lot of shit happens for all of us.
Yeah.
But with that, I would like to thank all of you for coming along, like LMG, Bleach, Maureen, Callum, Marku, Arden Party, Shademaster, Lady of Linden, who else? Am I forgetting someone? Total Blackout Painting. I did say Marku, right?
You did now.
Yep. And
So that counts, right?
Wait, did the monkey drop by as well?
Monkey was here for a bit.
Yeah. Well, it was fun having you all guys here. Thank you, Bessic, for hopping along, and I'm looking forward to finishing this one.
You are, of course, welcome.
I hope you all have a wonderful day, people. Thank you for today, and goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.